Hello, my name is Kevin Baker, and I want to share with you a little bit more about teaching English as a foreign language online. I created an 8-part video series about teaching English online. It's about an hour and a half of video instruction, and it takes you step by step through the entire process. What websites to go to, where to find students, how to have a trial class with students, how to retain students, and so forth. And so many people have asked me about those videos, and they just need to know a little bit more information, so I'd like to give it to you today. There have been 5 main questions that I've been given, and I want to share those questions and some of those answers about those questions. The first question is, what is teaching English online all about? Well, first there's some things you need to know about how other students start learning English. First, many of them have been learning English since they were children. Maybe kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, they start learning English. So the majority of your students are going to be college age, business folk, those type of age groups. They started learning English very young with the teachers from their home country, and they were not native English speakers usually. And so now they get to the point where they're at a certain level, and the only way they can go further is by getting a native English speaker, whether you're American or from Canada or wherever. Those are the type of people they're looking for, those with native English at their disposal. What they want is they want conversational English. The majority of them are not looking for technical grammar issues or talking about things that you would find in an average English classroom. Nothing like that at all. What they're looking for is somebody they can talk to that will help them correct their English and help them speak more fluently. That's what they're looking for. So it's fairly simple. Next, you'll have the ability to use the internet to find all the available information that you need to teach them. If you want to find some, for example, one of the students that I was teaching, they wanted hotel English. It was a crazy thing. They were living in one of the European countries. They spoke French, very little English, and the lady wanted to travel to India to be able to go on tourism. Well, in India they don't speak French, and the way that they were going to communicate was through English. So she wanted to learn English so she could communicate in India, because English is that language that's universally used all over the world. Another example is you'll find someone and they just want to increase their fluency. And so having common expressions, common American expressions, is very common for them, type of thing that I would teach to a student online. And so it's not difficult at all to teach English to a foreign student, but it does take a little bit of work, a little bit of dedication, a little bit of digging to find the right information. But it's fairly simple, and it's not complicated at all. Next, who should teach online? Well, there are 2 things that a person needs to be able to teach online. First, they need to like teaching. If you're the type of person that does not like to teach, I don't recommend that you start trying to teach English online. Mainly because students pick up on that. If you're there just to collect money or just to try to do it as a job, they pick up on that. But if you have an interest in teaching, you enjoy teaching, it's something that you like to do, then this would be something that would be good for you. Next, if you like to talk, and it doesn't matter if you're an expert at teaching, if you just simply like to talk to people, that's what a lot of the students are looking for. Somebody to have a conversation with that speaks native English that will give them a little bit of correction. So those are the 2 type of things that that you should have if you want to teach online. Now, what do I need to get started? Well, you need an internet connection, preferably a fairly good one that can handle video from one to another. Typically I use Skype, which is a free program you can download. Having a headset is a good thing, especially if it has a microphone, and that will help you a lot. A video camera. Most laptops will have a video camera that you can use. And then the English language. And that's all you need to get started with teaching English online. Next question that is typically asked of me: what kind of credentials do I need? Well, in my experience, I'm going to give it 5 different categories, and you can think of them as stars. The difference between a 1-star teacher and a 5-star teacher. And so I'm going to give you a list of the different stars that you need. The first star is English. Amazing. You can be, without any of these other stars that I'm going to give you, you can be an English teacher online and can make money with it. Now, the more stars that you have, the more money you can make. But to get started, if the only thing you have is English and you like talking and you like teaching, you can do it online. You can get started. Next, the next star is a college degree. That's very helpful for teaching English online. Next, teaching English as a foreign language experience or teaching English as a foreign language certification. Both of those will help you increase your credentials and is another example of another star. The next one is teaching or online teaching experience. If you've done this before, maybe you've taught different language, or maybe you've taught math or science or something like that. Each of those will help you with teaching English as a foreign language. That's another star. Next, I would say some computer experience. I have found that the ability to circumvent some of the typical troubleshooting problems that come up is a big plus to be able to make a smooth online teaching experience. But again, each of those, English, a college degree, TEFL, or teaching English as a foreign language experience or certificate, online teaching experience, and computer experience all help to increase your credentials and to make you a more effective teacher. Not only a more effective teacher, but a teacher that can charge more money as they teach. Lastly, one of the questions that I'm asked often: how long until I'm making money online? Well, the process is this. I have the 8 videos that I created. It's about an hour and 40 minutes of instruction. That will help you to find, in my experience, one of the quickest ways to start making money online. After you watch those videos, then you will go to the website and you'll get registered as a teacher. After you get registered, there's usually between 1 and 2 weeks of an approval process that takes place. Now, I don't have anything to do with that. That's all based on other companies, depending on which website that you choose. And some can take a little bit longer, but the average is between 1 and 2 weeks. Then you create your schedule and you start earning money as you start finding students. Before I did this video, I just finished teaching a lady from Russia, and I just taught a little bit about a placement exam called the TOEFL, and she is paying about $40 an hour for those classes. So it's definitely something that has a lot of upward momentum for making money. Maybe you're at the bottom. Maybe you're what I call a 1-star teacher and all you know is English. Well, go ahead and get started, because as you get going and as you get into the process, you can increase your credentials. And as you increase your credentials, you have the ability then to make more money. And I hope that your journey for teaching English online is a very profitable one. And if you'd like, watch the videos, get started, and it will help you on your journey to teaching English as a foreign language online. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.